guys.
Urban Viking Ale review.
Now then, this beer is from one of my favourite breweries. Very, very easy to get hold of, their range, most of them anyway. And they consistently bring out different ranges, which, you know, sometimes some people think is a bad thing, because if they're concentrating on too many different types of brews, they're not really putting all their heart and soul into it, I suppose. But I don't see that. I mean, now and again it happens, but with this company, they're I'm very, very happy with what they've produced. Now and again there's one or two that are a little bit, you know, but the majority of the time I really like their stuff. They've got some really quirky brews, i.e. Tapping the Admiral and Dragonfire, which I really, really like. They've got them really sort of strange flavours where you're drinking it and think, oh, what's that? And, you know, it takes you a while to get it, but you eventually get there in the end. And I like a beer that sort of throws you a bit, very similar to the box steam stuff. You know, you sort of get an idea, you have an idea of what, you know, you have an expectation of what it's going to taste like, and then it sort of pulls the floor from underneath you, and you're left sort of floundering, wondering what's going on. So anyway, Shepherd Neame, yeah. I mean, the fact that the Real Ale Guide Simon recently went down there to the brewery has just solidified my love for the place. I mean, such a good little brewery, such a good brewery. And when Simon interviewed Mr. Stuart Main, the master brewer down there, it was just great, because the guy's such a pleasure to watch. I mean, he's a legend. I mean, he's got so much enthusiasm, and it just like pours off of him when you watch the reviews, and you can't help but get excited when you're watching the videos. So I think he should get an OBE just for being such a great brewer and a great chap. So anyway, stop waffling, Dave. Anyone would think you want to marry Shepherd Neame. Right. I picked this one up in the co-op. It's a seasonal Shepherd Neame for October, and I'm assuming it's a Halloween beer, and it's called Spooky Ale. Never tried this one before. I haven't looked online to see if anyone else has, because I want to go in blind and see how good it is. So, I think even though it's sunny, it's quite dim in this kitchen. I hope the light's alright. Anyway, let's give you some information. A classic beer of true quality, Spooky Ale is characterised by its huge biscuity malt palate, derived from 3 traditional roasted barley malts used in the mash, giving a glorious deep red hue. Excuse me. The excitingly complex malty flavours are wonderfully balanced by huge citrusy hoppy bitterness and aroma from a particularly fruity hop added at 4 stages in the brewing process. Wonder if that's Amarillo or something like that. The memory of this beer will haunt you forever. Lovely. 4.7%. Okay. Spooky Ale. The official ghost brew for All Hallows. Drink if you dare. Will I dare? Alright, let's get cracking. Plain gold cap, which is quite strange for Shep, because they usually have their logo, don't they? So, alright, I'm going to put it in my posh glass, because I do like Shepherd Neame, so I thought I'd honour them by using my meantime glass. Alright, let's get about that much in. Another thing I like about their bottles, because they're nice and fat, you always think you're getting more, but it's still your bog standard 500. So it tricks you. Right. Nice ruby colour, tiny little head on that. All that jazz. Let's give it a nose. I'm getting a lot of malt, but it's not a very sweet malt. More like a wet sort of Weetabix, like a malt, like a hot malt, something like that. Getting a slight alcohol smell on that as well, which is strange. It's only 4.7%. There's something else here as well. Some really slight dark fruit. Really slight. Also getting a tiny bit of coffee even, which is, I suppose, to be expected if they're going to be using roasting malts. Right, cheers. Looking forward to this one. It is a strange one. Very, very light body, very light. Let's give that another go. Just want to make sure I get the flavours right. Right, okay, slightly carbonated. The initial flavour is, you can taste them roasting malts, but they're not overly powerful. You're getting more of a slight coffee taste, a little bit of roasting, but the body's really, really light. It's almost like a watered down porter or something like that. I'm not really getting too much from this one. The nose is nice, the nose is strong enough, but it doesn't reflect in the flavour. Ah, it's a bit disappointing really. I'm getting a little bit of a hoppy punch. Not so much in a citric way, more like an earthy way, like Fuggles or something like that. I don't know if they use that or not. Let's have a look. Doesn't really say on here. No, it just says contains barley malt. Yeah, that's the sort of hop I'm really getting. In regards to the malt, the roasted malts, yeah, they're definitely there, but they're not that pronounced. And excuse me, it's the body that's sort of letting it down for me. It's far too light. It's easy enough to drink, but it's just really not that impressive. That's a shame. But like I say, with Shepherd Neame, they produce some really great beers, and now and again they'll produce one that's not that great. Unfortunately for me, this is one of them. The Spooky Ale. It's only a seasonal, so I'm not too bothered about it. It's not like it's going to be on the shelves all the time. But all in all, very light body, slight roasting, no bitterness whatsoever. You're getting a very slight earthy hop towards the end, and other than that, that's all you're getting really. Pretty bog standard, 5 out of 10. Thanks for watching the Urban Viking Ale review.
Cheers!